let's get back. If you want to just get an idea of what side you're going to be on, you can group up on that side of the entrance.
We should group and redo Palibus real fast because
Yeah,
of them
no,
will fall
I mean we
off.
should be able to buff just standing right here in front of the door.
I'm gonna flask.
Yeah, so go ahead and get your consumes up, and we'll flask right before pull.
Pull your group out of the raid if it helps you guys see where your group's at. We need to do that part.
So poke and push your macro again. Okay, so the entrance is the greater than equal sign, whatever. So group 1 would be
That's right.
Yeah,
group
odds.
1 would be here. 3 would be around here. This is on the mini map I'm pinging. 5 would be around like here, and then 7 would be back here. Pinging on the map. So then 8 would be here, like just vice versa. Like you're just spreading out around the room. Where's Doomtree?
Group 2's here, Jay.
Hey, how do you get out of the stomach again? Sorry.
Stand in the center.
There,
There's a-
yeah. You'll see in between where the two tentacles spawn, there's going to be some rumbling ground with rocks that pulses. Stand in the very center of that, it will launch you up, and then it'll punch you out of Sethan's stomach.
There's no wipe recovery on this fight, so you might as well just use all your soul stones right now.
I mean, we could run out to the hallway and die and res up.
Yeah, but you're not gonna res
You wouldn't be able to res everyone.
As long as a
I mean,
warlock
as long
and
as we
two
get a
people
warlock,
get out.
Yeah.
Seven's way back here. They're in the back. If you look at Cthulhu in the room right now, the melee DPS in the boss will be right in front of him. He has a pretty big hit radius, but we'll be really close. And then behind us, a few yards, will be the next melee in the group. They will not be DPSing the boss.
Do I need to dismount or anything?
No, you have to mount. Everybody should be mounted when we run in.
Yep.
Go straight
Don't
to the
have
spot.
one.
I'm just gonna be in the front.
Does everybody know where they're going? It's very important that you know where you're going.
Yes, can we get this
Not
going?
up to the-
Yes. I think
Get
we should
mounted
do
if you
it.
have it.
Hold up, redo wisdom. And shadow
Does
protection.
everybody have fresh shadow protection?
Group 1 needs
one.
fresh.
40 seconds on wisdom.
Title get a
6
new
needs a rebuff
mark
of
of
shadow.
about only 3 minutes.
We're good to go.
Nope.
Who needs shadow protection?
Priest.
What group?
Redo
Group
shadow
1.
prep.
Group 4.
One final time, Doomtree's gonna run in, and then everybody's gonna run in and go to your position right away. It's very important that you do. We'll call Doomtree to go in, and then literally a second after, we'll all be running in as well.
Group 1 still needs shadow protection. Thank you. Alright.
Hold on, let me get full.
Can Title get a spot for it? I only have 3 minutes. Sorry.
Wampy, did you explain phase 2? And how?
Focus tentacles, and if you get swallowed, you're focusing.
Try not to all be on one side. You should be north and south for tentacles to pick
Yeah,
them up.
try to
and
maintain
interrupt.
your relative sides here. So like, let's do like odds. Try to stay on this half of the room for phase 2. Evens, try to stay on your half of the room for that phase. That should be a good enough even spread. Because we cannot cluster too much, otherwise tentacles will build up in certain areas, and then we'll have to deal with all of that shit at once.
We ready to go?
Doomtree's got his flask up. If we could get a priest bubble on Doomtree before he runs in.
Death
Alright,
is
My
close.
Doomtree.
so I'll do a
Okay.
countdown. Doomtree will run in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Doomtree's
my
going
son.
in. Now we go. Spread out. Spread out quickly.
Not go near Doomtree.
Will,
Rollus
you're the one
exploded.
in.
That's a change.
Group 8
Kill
was
these
too
tentacles.
close.
Keep going, guys. Let's
Trevor,
at
do not
least,
stack next to him.
let's at least see the giant. Range, get these tentacles down.
I don't think
Nice job.
Carver's dead.
Yeah, Carver, you can't get doing that.
I don't don't think I can be in a group in the back of the room because when he hit me, I got dismounted. He hit me again and shot me backwards. I'm never gonna make it all the way to that.
Small eyes coming up. Dark glare.
Dark glare.
By group 3, move. Kill small tentacles first. They are prior.
It's going clockwise.
Now everybody, during this phase, everybody can DPS the ball. Just make sure you get back to your position. You'll be rotating around the room 180 degrees. For group 3, just kind of follow me.
Try to kill these tentacles. Oh my god, he's hamstring.
You want to wipe it in the hallway? So you can...
Let's try and get one more dark glare out. Respread, reposition. Stay on these eyes.
Get the small eyes, guys. Then.
I think there's a whole section with nobody there because dead's. Yeah. Next dark glare is in 20. Warlocks and a Reser, if we could just go ahead and get out there with white protection. Just a few of you guys, not everyone.
I have a soulstone, I'll run out.
Alright. Dark glare in 5. After the dark glare, everyone get out.
Dark
Alright.
glare. We're just running out.
Yeah. just
Yeah.
run out.
Counterclockwise.
Holy shit. I have like 8 mind flays on it.
Mind flays are kickable.
When I was in my group at the start, why was I getting knocked back all over?
Was there a tentacle spawning under you?
Nah, it was like not like right next to me, but you know, it was fucking kind of by me, but not really.
They knock you back when they come out of the burrow. And it's pretty big range on how far they can knock you back from.
Alright, if you died in the room, you have to run back here, guys.
What about on the
Outside
stairs?
room, you're resible.
I thought it was far enough.
No,
I guess.
if you're on the stairs, you're probably not resible. Just run back.
We'll summon you back, though. You can see
Yeah,
what's on.
so what exactly happened with Group 8 and...
Doom killed
Uh,
me.
Yeah, Group 6 got killed because the people running to the back didn't all have mounts. So they were still running, so they were like, you know, some
Yeah, we should put
You
the
have to
fucking-
leave a clear alleyway for people to go through. Like if you're in one of those early positions in the room, you need to get more towards the wall. Obviously don't group up on top of each other, but leave the inner path for people. Like Melee, don't go in right away. It's not a fucking race. Just leave room for people to go by.
Yeah,
He's never gonna go away.
like when he aggroed me, when I got the first beam, I got dismounted. Like I'm not gonna be able to make it to the back because I'm in like one of the furthest Don't
zone
rooms.
in.
No one.
Who's not dead yet?
There's still a
the guy.
tentacle up.
The tentacles are waiting to despawn.
Okay.
Wait, where are you, Guzzle? You might be fucked.
Oh, I think
I'm right inside 3 of the tentacles.
You have
Yeah.
aggro on the tentacles.
I don't think
I saw
they're
it.
spawning.
Okay, one just
Unless
despawned.
there's like 20 of them right there. It looks like they're disappearing and
Yeah, they're
reappearing under you.
despawning.
Are you in there? Is that why
If
they're...
you guys try to run in, it's just gonna spawn you, like respawn you outside.
No, here's the thing. Those tentacles, they disappear if nobody's in range of them, and they pop back up, and they're detecting Guzzle in his DI. You need
Okay,
to log
so I
out
should
in your
just click-
DI. Log out in your
Everyone else
DI,
needs to be
and
out.
I
then they'll
can't,
go
I
away.
can't log out. Yeah, I'm still fucked. I'm in combat even though I'm
I'll
DI'd, so
just
I'll just click it off.
He has
Okay,
a
I'll
soul
try off
stone.
before.
They have Soulstone.
Dark glare?
Oh
Howard,
yeah,
did you-
don't
did
run
you run
inside.
in?
There's tentacles inside at the door.
They already said don't run in.
You can
It
try and
wasn't
kill
letting
him,
them.
Guzzle.
Yeah, how are you not dead?
He's still DI'd.
He's still DI'd.
And here
Maybe
for
we
beer
just
is
all
still
take one
feigned.
log back in.
What?
No, I'm
dead.
They just spawned.
There, now they're gone.
They're gone, but Guzzle died. Yeah, Soulstone is probably gone.
No, he has Soulstone. Doesn't he?
I don't see it on him.
I don't see it on him, and I think he logged out and logged back in.
I literally just saw the Soulstone on him like 20 seconds
Yeah,
ago.
but
I
he
just
got logged
checked.
out, so
It's safe to come in now. So at the very least, just get in, start heading back.
yeah, it released him. Rip Soulstone.
Yeah.
Last time I listened to that dumbass.
Yeah, should have just clicked off your DI.
So when we do
Oh,
a
yeah.
dark glare, are we gonna do a 180 or 360?
180.
We should do
180.
360
Yeah, people were
because it makes
people.
it easier. Literally, if you're doing 180, you're gonna be fucking groups up whenever you go back to the other side. And everyone's gonna be confused. If you do 360, it makes it stupid proof. You literally start where you are at, and then you go 360, and you end where you were at originally. It doesn't matter. It's not a race during phase 2, or phase 1, so you can literally just walk all the way around.
Is anybody confused about where they're standing though for their group? Before we start again, I'll reping groups.
We can practice in Twin Amsterdam with more room too, to practice spreading out and entering, since we're going right by it.
I like doing it in the room near Cthulhu because it's more of
also
a
really
it's a pentagon shape.
So Palogi, since I'm meleeing the boss, do I kill the claw tentacles that are near me, or do I go hit the other ones too?
I would kill the claw ones if they are really near you, but otherwise I would let the guy behind you handle it.
If
Okay,
there's
so just switch to eyes
nobody
then.
on a claw tentacle, it will disappear and pop up somewhere else. So you should kill them.
But only if they're near me, right? Don't to crowd somebody else.
Yeah, if it's when they're within range of you, but the range should absolutely be blowing them up as soon as they see them as well.
When he's in Dark Glare, there is no threat of the beam chaining, so all DPS, including the one that's behind the main DPS, can go in and DPS the boss. Just make
Shouldn't
sure
they be
you go
focusing
back.
tentacles though?
Yeah, if they're up. Small eyes are always prio. They're always the biggest prio in phase 1 because they will destroy you if you don't kill them.
Wait,
Keep in mind they're stunnable, they're interruptible.
Yeah, you have to
We're
run
not getting
back.
reses.
You have to run back.
It's a long run back too.
Yeah, people are forgetting now they're stunnable, interrupt them, all that shit.
Yeah, stun, kick, tongues. Although tongues on the little ones is not necessary at all. Just kill them really quick.
Counter spell.
Yeah, everybody, even mages, interrupt.
Also, you can't stun them.
I mean,
to
mages
interrupt
can
them,
basically
so-
global them. Fire blast, cone of cold, right? Like,
Yeah, I don't have much health at all.
it's only like 2.2. Really
Scorch is
quick
probably
kill.
more efficient, but yeah.
Shit, Scorch and a fucking Fire Blast, I should be dead.
Yeah, so we're just rotating all the way around the boss on the Dark Glares and go back to your original starting position.
Who's the group that doesn't have a mount? We should make them one of the early groups.
If you want to, you can have one melee per group, and especially if they don't have a mount, just log out on the actual run-in, and then once everyone's situated, you can call for a login, and they can just run in after. It makes chaining a lot less. Because you don't really need 2 melee in right at the start.
Yeah, you just have them log in, and then when a Dark Glare comes off, they run in. Isn't that how we usually did it?
Yeah,
Did
basically
people
when you
die
first
on
have
the
a-
run-in?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
there's
got
multiple.
chained.
Oh, okay.
They
whole
group 8
group
got
died.
chained.
Oh, that's bad. Yeah.
I mean, they don't even really need to be logged out. They have a healer with them, just as long as they're spread enough apart along that wall. Then they can just come in once the congestion's gone.
I mean, they can still be targeted through the walls problem. It's not a, you have to be an LOS. You could literally get chained anywhere.
Yeah, but that's
through.
why I said they spread out.
Yeah, you can have them all spread out, but I mean, it really doesn't matter if you have them spread out or log out. It's the same thing.
I mean, we can just have the close groups wait a little bit if that's really that big of a deal for you guys, but I'm pretty sure it was one of the close groups that got killed.
It's me. I killed him.
We used to have our guy who runs in, instead of running in, he basically peeks the door and immediately runs right. And basically everyone runs in, so that way the first chain goes to him, and it's all the way in the hallway, and this third chain's not going to be anywhere near anybody until basically everyone's in. Doomtree basically either has to run straight all the way in, 100%, don't stop, and or we have to basically have him run right, otherwise they could chain.
I got dismounted though.
Yeah,
because
I
you
didn't,
got hit.
didn't think he was gonna get dismounted.
Do you have a prot pot up as well whenever you're pulling Doom? Or do you need one?
I put up a nature pot, yeah.
Okay. Because you should be able to not get dazed whenever he does that to you if you absorb it, right?
Yeah.
The reason he dismounted is
It's
because
any damage when you're mounted will dismount you on those mounts.
Right, no,
Yeah.
I'm just thinking for, like, aspect of the cheetah at the very least, you know, he could keep moving.
But I also got the tentacle that spawned under me, and then that knocked me back, like, to the stairs, which didn't help too.
your best bet is probably just run straight to the boss, like his face, and then just rotate around him real close to him.
I would just stick him in group 1 or 8, and you can just make a quick right or left and hug the wall.
Yeah, he could, but I think it's a little risky. But like, how I like it is putting him as far away from others as possible. So
That's
have him
why
go
we
with
don't
others.
even have him run in the room.
Yeah, like I actually didn't mind. That actually sounded like a decent strategy.
We literally
Everybody starts-
basically everybody starts on one side. Doomtree starts
Yeah.
on the same side, peeks the door, and immediately runs to the other end of the hallway.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah, he wouldn't even be in the room.
Where's my fucking deadly boss?
Wait, so everyone would start on the right, he would peek the room, and then run off to the left?
Yeah, you can either
You're
start on the
saying?
right or left. It doesn't matter which side you start on. When we did it, we had
Right.
everyone start on the left, and then he ran right, and that's how we did it when we were doing it.
Like, you all ran in from the left?
Yes,
and
exactly.
He just stayed out
Because
in the
he
hallway?
eats a guaranteed 2 beams off the start, and then the third one is a random target in there. So it's going to be hitting the first 2 on Doomtree, but he's going to be way off to the right.
That'll probably help with control, especially since last time he had a tentacle hit him. Tentacles can't spawn all the way out here, right?
No, they.
No, they can. No, they can.
That'll be a little safer, because last time he did get double fucked by, you know, the dismount and then the tentacle pushing him back.
They can spawn out here, but it's
Yeah, but
pretty
it doesn't
unlikely.
matter because if
Yeah.
he gets knocked back out here, what does it matter? You could just wait to
Yeah.
run in.
We'll just
Yeah.
teleport to one of us.
So we can do it that way this time. So we'll just have everyone group up on the right since Doom's already on the left. So all groups will be starting on the right, and then we'll spread out from here.
Summon the people who don't have mouse.
Why did I just get a tentacle rate party timer?
Dude might have been going off the whole goddamn time.
You have to reset the
So you might just be fucking freaking out the whole time.
Like just kicked on for me.
Is there any point in popping those defense potions for this?
I wouldn't until we're about to kill it.
How far do I just literally need to like walk in LOS of this doorway and that's all I have to do? I don't have to go into the
Yeah,
stairs.
you literally just basically peek it. As soon as you peek it, it will be targeting you.
Shoulder peek it.
Wouldn't it be easier if you started on the left and we all started on the right?
You
That's
could do
what
it
I
that way.
said.
We just had everybody start on the same side, but to each their own.
Can I pop an invisibility pot?
He's a giant eyeball. He's bound to see you.
That would be very nice if you could just invis-pot all the way in and avoid this
Yeah.
whole bullshit. But he probably would see you.
Your friends will.
Yeah, if hyenas have fucking true sight, the giant fucking eyeball should have it as well.
I don't know. Does anybody have one? We can log everybody out and test.
No, it won't do anything.
Well, I mean, we'd have to send someone out and get them all the way back here. Let's just focus on doing this for now.
Yeah, give me like 10 seconds.
Just give me like 3 attempts, I need to log out as well. And so you're not the most important hunter right now.
You
Yeah, so Kiori and Ansu, y'all should be over here as well. We're all gonna come in from this side, and Doomtree is gonna stay in the hallway whenever he pulls. He's gonna stay in that left hallway.
Alright, just so we're clear again. 1 will be around here. 3 will be around here. 5 will be, I can't even ping it, it won't let me. A little bit further up here. And 7 will be further back.
You guys should probably back off that corner until I get like to here, right? Because if I'm at the, if I
We want to go as quick as possible because you're only going to eat 2 chains and it's going to fuck all of us.
You'll be mad at doing it.
Yeah, I mean, you can just
Take
dip
like a
in on the
second.
wall and then dip out really quick, and that'll be more than enough time and more than enough range.
Takes like a second and a half to cast it, so you just step out and then immediately back and run along the wall, away from us. Do it mounted, so you get even further.
Alright, let's get topped off, finish off buffs. Would a dampen magic on Doomtree help as well? I mean, he's only taking 2 though, right?
Dampen magic on that.
Against 1 person, they hit for about, it's like 2k, 2.3, something like that. Just taking 1 beam.
Yeah,
It's
but
good in Arger too.
cuts off like 200 healing.
what's my do I just chill out here until the first circle thing and then go to my group when that ends? The dark beam?
Yeah, whenever, I mean, you don't have to wait till Dark Lair, but until you feel it's safe, basically, to run it.
I'm just gonna wait till dark glare. I don't want to run through three groups.
A lot of room to maneuver. You can kind of walk through it.
Also,
Get too close to
the
anyone.
black stuff on the ground is not bad, guys. You can literally just run straight through the eye, straight to your spot. So don't like try to hug the wall all the way there. Take the shortest path possible while still being spread out.
You can't actually run through his physical eye, though it will bounce you back.
8 minutes on food buff.
You ready to do another attempt?
Give me a priest bubble, please.
Group 1 will be around here. 8 will be around here. 3 will be around here. 6 will be around here. And vice versa. Just throughout the room, it's free of Pentagon.
Oh,
Oh my god.
You fucking moron.
Sorry, that was me.
Do we have white protect?
I told you this was gonna happen, Wampy. Someone's gonna do it.
Some dumb fucking nigger. Who has SS? Anyone?
Someone's gonna do it.
Who was it?
it was a priest.
It was Kai, I already said it was me.
What'd you do?
Do
Fucking
we
cheek
have
chickens.
white protection? Yay or nay?
That's a nay.
Sounds like nay.
Run back.
Ink?
Thanks for wasting 20 minutes.
I said it was gonna happen!
Wow, good job, Plogies.
You don't win it.
Knew it.
If only we were Horde.